Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, so your person's energy is showing up as the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they could be ignoring you, or they could just have a lot going on. Like they could be, putting out a lot of different fires is what I'm hearing. Your energy, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, you might not be in union with this person just yet. And we see the King of Swords. Some of you, this person has to deal with an ex or is still kind of dealing with an ex or somebody they have to co-parent. They could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius or have those signs in their chart, my lovely Pisces. I feel like this person isn't communicating or they're not communicating clearly. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's probably because their energy is being scattered. Like they've just got, like their energy is being pulled in so many different directions. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups. Some of you, this person, not for all of you, but like you might be interested in or talking to or dating somebody who doesn't have a divorce that's finalized yet. That's not going to be for all of you. And maybe that's what's kind of pulling them in a lot of different directions. But I'm also getting with the Ten of Cups, this person is looking for a relationship with you, Pisces. And it does feel like you make this person happy. Let's see how they're viewing you. And they're viewing you as the Six of Wands. This person wants to come together with you. They see you as the best of the best. They see you as, the Six of Wands is a coming together, as a marriage card. So I do feel like this person, despite what might be going on right now, or them not giving you that much attention at this point in time, I feel like this person wants union with you. Now you're showing up as the Magician card. You're in a very powerful energy. You have everything you need. You've transmuted, you've healed, you've learned your karmic lessons here. Three of Cups. Yeah, you want to see this person. You're in a super high vibrational energy, Pisces. And I feel like this may have come out in your last reading as well. Like my Pisces out there, you're enjoying time with friends and family, maybe a little vacation, the holidays, things like that, And you might be kind of okay with not receiving all of this person's attention and affection, because we see the Nine of Pentacles here. Like you're in a good spot. Like you feel like you don't need anybody to make you happy. I think you do like this person. They bring you joy, but they've got a lot going on. So you're kind of doing your thing. And I like that there's this sense of peace and ease with that Nine of Pentacles. But you are viewing them as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you may feel like, okay, this is a missed opportunity, or that they're going to miss an opportunity with you. And it's not like you don't care, but I think that you're like so safe and secure in your world and what you've created. You've probably got a good network of friends and family around you that you're kind of in this like, oh, well energy. Okay. And again, not that you don't care about this person, not that you're not interested, not that you wouldn't, invest time and effort into them. But you're also recognizing your worth and your value, and that maybe you have other options, or if this doesn't work out, something else will. I love your energy. I love your vibe right now, Pisces, for those of you who are connecting. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is also an energy of yes, but not right now. Okay, so some of you, you realize like now is not really the right time for this connection, that they've got a lot going on. All right, the Nine of Pentacles, though, is telling me that most likely that you're both kind of feeling single, okay? Like you're not fully in union here. And they're viewing the relationship as the Ten of Swords. They may be feeling here, Pisces, that things are over between you and them. They might feel like, even though that it feels like they want this, they want union with you, but that because so much time has passed, or because they haven't been able to channel their time and energy into this connection, that it's over, it's ending. And yeah, you're in the Strength card energy in reverse, Leo energy. Like you're not so sure about whether or not you're going to actually come into union with this person. But with the World card in reverse, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy, you do feel like there's potential. Like the door is open for this to come around at a later date. Or, you know, some of you, I feel like you really are just like trusting in divine timing here, which is like, you know, not a lot of people can do that with peace and ease. And I feel like a lot of you do kind of have this energy of like, it'll happen when it happens, if it's supposed to happen. And that's because you're in a really secure spot. All right. Really a lot of security in your energy is what I'm getting, Pisces. So let's see what you need to know about this person. We get shapeshifter, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Okay, so I mean, that may be the case. You may feel like this person, you know, has to wear a lot of different hats and they kind of change. They're malleable in that sense. But for a lot of you, I'm kind of reading it as the opposite of the light attributes. So having a skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness and ability to see the potential in everything. I think your person is feeling pessimistic. I also think your person is experiencing a lot of conflict and they might be anchored in a little bit of a lower vibrational timeline. I don't know if it's dealing with this ex or they're angry or resentful about something that hasn't been healed, but they're not seeing like the big picture and they're not seeing the potential here, even though they want it. So I do think that's leading to that pessimism I'm picking up on. All right, we see child nature. Now, you know, hard pass if this person abuses animals, people, or the environment. Hard pass, Pisces. No matter how much you might like someone, if they're an abuser, you know, they don't respect the environment, they don't respect people, they don't respect animals. Huge red flag. But for a lot of you, that is not the case, because I feel like I'm not reading for my Pisces who are like thinking about giving a chance to someone who kicks their dog, right? I feel like this is more like you're, oh, and it makes me so mad just even saying that out loud. But it kind of, what I'm getting more than anything with this card is your person is ungrounded at this time. All right, like, yeah, they might be ungrounded. And some of you, you know, and I could see that because their energy is so scattered. So for a lot of you, that is going to be the major headline here is like they're ungrounded. For others of you though, Pisces, there may be a big question mark about whether or not this person likes animals. Now, I know we're all different. And we all have different experiences with animals. You know, some of us have fears of animals. I know, I mean, I'm a huge animal lover and I was raised with animals and they are my guides and my protectors. And I think of myself as, you know, a protector of animals. But after I got bit by a dog, which had never happened until I was older. You know, I was in my 30s. And, you know, it did change how comfortable I was around, for example, stray dogs or, you know, unknown dogs. So again, I understand how those things shape us. But some of my Pisces, there is a big question mark because this person, for example, might not like animals. Okay. And you might have pets. I'm telling you right now, it's a hard sell. It's a hard sell to be with somebody who, you know, especially if you have dogs or cats or animals and they're kind of like, ooh, you let them on the bed or ooh, you know, like you kiss them on the mouth. I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm talking about? Like it can be hard. So for some of you, that is the question mark there. Okay. And I'm not saying you all kiss your animals on the mouth, but I'm still not judging you if you do. All right, Pisces, I don't know why I'm in this kooky energy. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? Bully. Okay, so again, this person highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So I do kind of like this energy because this is coming out in the upright. Now, if this came out in the reverse, I would say, Pisces, let's end this now. This person's a bully. They don't like animals, but actually I'm seeing this person is just ungrounded right now for the vast majority of you. And this person is in the process of confronting some inner fears that are bullying them or that have taken over their life, especially when it comes to relationships. This person may be intimidating at times as well. I mean, we can definitely say that about the King of Swords in reverse. But Pisces, if you have seen red flags with this person, I really want you to trust that. Trust your Piscean intuition, because the King of Swords in reverse is one of my red flag cards. It can be a narcissist or somebody who's self-absorbed. It can be somebody who gets mean, you know, like very reactive, very mean when they're angry or they're upset. So do pay attention to that. But for a lot of you, again, I'm going to repeat myself. This person is feeling ungrounded and they're confronting inner fears that are bullying them, confronting issues that need to be confronted, possibly with an ex, or that are keeping them from, you know, investing in this connection. For some of you, if they're anything like me at this point in time, this Mercury retrograde has been a total shit show from, you know, from the beginning to the end. Like, you know, I had to rent a car, and the car company through Expedia online, get to the airport, and that company, the web page is open, but the company doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like total shit show. My laptop got smashed, so I had to figure out a way to connect it to my TV screen. You know, just like one thing after another. And it could be that this person is going through something similar, and it doesn't necessarily mean they're a narcissist or they're an abuser, but they're like kind of just putting out fires, right? So let's see what else is, you know, if I could put together a list of the shit I have been through this Mercury retrograde. Oh my God, excuse my language, but that's the language that this Mercury retrograde deserves. And it, you know, it started off in Sag and it went into Scorpio. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't have to live through another transit like that. All right, let's see. What else is holding, or like this, because we're still in it. What else is holding this person back from my Pisces? And Pisces, those of you who are listening, thank you for the mini therapy session. All right, what else is holding this person back? They're feeling incomplete. So you want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own, okay? Yeah, and for some of you, this person just might, I can see this person is feeling incomplete, feeling pulled in so many different directions at this time. And that may be leading to them being a bit, you know, procrastinating. You know, like when everything is going wrong, sometimes you're like, I don't want to get out of bed today. You know, I don't want yesterday to repeat. It's better if I just stay in bed. So don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. So this person may be procrastinating a little bit. All right, let's see. What do they want to say to my Pisces? I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Confirmation message. And I'm a better person because of you. But they do feel like, I do think also this person, though, does and is trying to go through these transformations because they want to be good enough for you. And it doesn't feel forced, like, to be honest, you know. So let's see. What are their very next actions towards my Pisces, please? All right, we have Queen of Wands. So their energy is still going to be kind of scattered. It's not full-on investment. And the High Priestess in reverse. But I like this High Priestess energy in reverse because I do think this person is going to open up to Pisces about, look, I know I haven't been able to put as much time into this connection as I would like to, but this is why. And I do feel like it's going to make sense for a lot of my Pisces, okay? But any red flags, narcissism, anger, you know, abuse, don't give this person a chance if that's the case for you here. But for a lot of you, it's not. It's just that they're ungrounded. All right, let's see. Advice and guidance for my Pisces, please. Be present. Stay present. You are, wow, look at that repeating message. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. So this could be you as well. Like this, their energy could be affecting you, although I feel like maybe this is more their energy. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Beautiful. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. Again, thank you for the little mini therapy session. I love you dearly. Take care.